I always want to be transparent with you and share with you what I'm doing in my online teaching business. VIP Kid has thrown a few curveballs to us this year, including removing VIP Kid referral milestones, including lowering base rate pays for new hires, and most recently changing the incentive structure for existing veteran teachers. Hello everybody, my name is Tim from OnlineTeacherDude.com, and I help teachers teach online and diversify their income and build their online teaching business. If this is something that you are interested in, please head over to my website where I currently have 2 freebies. You can opt into my emailing list and get the first one, which is 3 ways to brand yourself as an online ESL teacher. My second freebie is 7 places to find referrals and how to support your referrals in those places. And really ultimately how to share your story and not sell the online company that you are working for. As I look at Facebook and watch social media and hear teachers talking about VIP Kid and talking about their own situation, I have a lot of people asking the question, what else is out there? Are there other opportunities that might pay better than VIP Kid or give me more benefits than VIP Kid is, or just be an alternative to VIP Kid? So in this video, I'm going to very briefly break down 5 VIP Kid alternatives that will give you a higher base rate starting out. But before we do that, I would ask you to please click the subscribe button if you are not one of my wonderful, faithful, and loyal subscribers. Okay, the first company I want to talk about is GoGoKid. And I wanted to start out by using them as an alternative, my first alternative to VIP Kid, because they are so similar and it's such a seamless transition coming from VIP Kid over to GoGoKid. Now, many teachers really love teaching on their platform because of how interactive the classroom is. The functions are amazing, there's so much engagement between the student and the teacher and the classroom, and it really is a fun platform to teach on. Now, their curriculum is a little bit more sparse than VIP Kids, so you're going to be doing a lot of extension, and in the interview process, they're really looking for experienced teachers who know how to extend, who know how to get the student talking, to increase that student output, to use effective TPR, and to really give those students a wonderful experience on their very engaging platform. They advertise a starting base rate of $7 to $10 per class. Make sure that if you are applying that you really highlight all of your experience and qualifications and education on the application as well as in your interview demo. Just really give that interview your best shot and do all that you can to really impress. Now, on top of that base rate, they also have incentives, a kind of complicated structure, but with the potential of making up to 125% of your base rate per class. So, GoGoKid, definitely an interesting option and an alternative to working for VIP Kid. Okay, the second VIP Kid alternative that I want to highlight is Magic Ears. Many of you will know that I used to teach for Magic Ears. I no longer teach for them, but I do recommend them as a company for people that are looking for specific things. A lot of teachers love working for Magic Ears because they are very different than a lot of the one-to-one platforms. They teach up to 4 students at a time in a very interactive and unique classroom where the teacher and the student have a lot of engagement, and it really is a fun experience for the students and the teacher. Magic Ears is different in a lot of areas. They are looking for high energy and high passion. So if you like being a little bit overly energetic in the classroom and really showing your passion for teaching, then this might be a company for you to kind of check out. Another unique feature of Magic Ears is their cancellation policy. So they have a very flexible and lenient cancellation policy. So if this is something that you're interested in, this might be a good option for you. They also book your classes for you. Many VIP Kid teachers like that part of Magic Ears, and there are other companies out there that also do that. But because they book your classes, you will start teaching with some of your classes booked. It will not be a full load, 100% bookings, but you'll start out with around 40 to 50% booked, and as you rank up in their system, you will be able to get more bookings. They advertise a base rate pay of $7.50 to $10 starting out. I will pop up this chart, which will show you a more transparent look at where you will come in at your base rate based on your experience and qualifications. They also have incentives On top of that, $1 for opening 60 or more peak slots, and also $1 for showing up on time. So those are two great incentives to be able to add to your base rate that you will be able to expect to get if you fulfill those requirements. All right, company number 3 that I want to recommend is Zebra English. Now, they are a newer company on the block in the ESL industry, and they are reminding me a lot of what VIPKid looked like about 4 years ago. So, very small company. They have a different model to VIPKid and some of the other larger online teaching companies, especially in China, because they already have the students. So they have been in existence for a while, and they have students that learn on an app, and they've just recently introduced the option for parents to add on that live interaction with a native speaker. So they're really coming to class already prepared. They've already practiced and learned the concepts and the vocabulary words, and they're really coming to us for review and for that practice with using what they've learned in real life situations and with practical applications. They're really not focused on hiring a lot of teachers. So they're trying to make sure that they balance the number of teachers they hire with the number of students. They are not over hiring. I'm liking what I see with them. They have a very, almost identical actually, base rate pay. A little bit higher, it's $8 to $10 per class that you will start out with, and then the 2 bonuses are identical to VIPKid's old bonuses. So teaching over a certain amount per month and showing up on time and completing the classes as scheduled. They also really focus on long-term students and sticking with the same students for a period of time. So they really like their teachers to open up their schedule for at least 4 weeks in advance, so that parents can, book with a consistent teacher. So that's something that if you're coming from VIPKid or looking for alternatives or other options that you might find enjoyable with Zebra English. Okay, company number 4 that I am recommending as a VIPKid alternative or addition is Outschool. Outschool really is incredible. They were set up to be kind of a marketplace of classes for homeschoolers to be able to take at home. And now they have expanded, and they have teachers living in the US, Canada, Ireland, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and they have a student base also of students all over the world. I think mainly their students are in North America, and so really the opportunity to teach on Outschool and be able to teach during the daytime if you live in North America is really appealing. As well, this is completely different than working for an online ESL company. They do not provide the lessons for you. You are free to teach literally whatever you want. As long as the class gets approved on their platform and there's a market for students who want to take that type of class, then you can teach it. Now, you're gonna have to create your own lessons, which is not super difficult. If you're passionate about something, you can really just create anything you want. You can teach how to bake, how to sew, how to tie your shoe. You can teach personal development classes. You can teach academic classes. You can teach fitness classes. There really is no end to the type of classes that you can teach, and you can charge what you want. So you set your price, Outschool takes 30%. Because you also set how many students can join your class, you can see the potential of making a lot of money. Teachers claim to be able to make at least $50 an hour and sometimes up until $100 an hour, depending on the popularity of your class, how many students you have, and what price you set. So Outschool really is an incredible opportunity. While the doors are open and the opportunity is there, I certainly recommend you get in and start to think about what classes you might be interested in teaching. All right, company number 5 that I am recommending is Bling ABC. Now, Bling ABC came onto my radar recently because of how much they were advertising teachers could make. They say that you have the potential to make up to $51 per class. Now, I'm not going to get into the specifics of that, but you can definitely reach out to me and I will give you more information. Bling ABC is a very small company still. They are hiring teachers who really want to teach on a fixed schedule over 4 different semesters throughout the year. So if you're interested in that kind of commitment and having the same students across a semester, like 2 to 3 months, then this might be a great company for you to check out. They certainly start you at a higher base rate. They advertise a pay rate of $21 to $27 per hour. They also have lots of opportunities to increase that pay by teaching on weekends, teaching short notice, and other types of incentives that they offer. They also say that you can have between 3 and 24 students in your class. So again, a very different model, and they pay an additional $6 per class for those larger classes, but you do need to have specific training to be able to teach those. I have a sign-up form below that I would like to gather names for to be able to pass you on to someone who I would recommend you getting coached from. And so they can kind of give you the specifics on how it works, how to get hired, what the company is looking for. So the form will be in the description of this video below, because they don't really have a referral link that you use in order to immediately get connected with a teacher. But I will explain all that. If you want to get more information, please use the sign-up form below. Well, that's it, guys. 5 companies that pay more than VIPKid and could be alternatives for you if you are looking for something else. I still believe that VIPKid is a great company to get hired on with. If you are beginning in your teaching career, you don't really want a full-time schedule, you're pretty okay with part-time hours, and really, I do believe that they are the most flexible company in terms of not requiring a minimum number of classes per week, being very hands-off with the teaching part of things, and providing so much training for teachers as well. Their workshops are wonderful, and you can really learn and grow a lot as an online teacher working for them. But there are other options out there. I'm a big proponent of building this as your business. I left a job 3 years ago because I didn't want to have a job anymore. I didn't want that 9-to-5 job. And I don't call this a job. This is my business. I left my job to be able to build a business from home, which I've been able to do by teaching online and diversifying my income. And so I'm really excited about all the opportunities out there and wanted to share these with you. But wait, before you go, please click subscribe, please like the video again, don't forget to leave me a comment. And if you are interested in what I was talking about in the beginning of this video with branding and building a recruiting business, please head on over to my website and join my mailing list. I would love to be able to send you those freebies and get you started. Thanks everybody for sticking around through this video. If you did watch it all the way through, I really appreciate you so much. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Sneak peek, I'm going to be doing some videos in June about my income while teaching throughout this pandemic, and just show you and be completely transparent with you about where I'm making some money and how you can possibly do the same thing as well. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.